Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Searcy High School welcomes you to Lion Arena and the Searcy Bank Classic for tonight's matchup between Lonoke Jackrabbits and your Searcy Lions. The introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Lonoke Jackrabbits. At forward, 6-foot junior, number 2, Jonathan Hickson. At guard, 5'8", sophomore, number 4, Demarion Eason. At forward, 6'3", junior, number 12, Kalen Calhoun. At forward, 5'11", junior, number 15, Walker Smith. At forward, 6'3", junior, number 30, DeMar Eason. The head coach is Jeremy Brown, assisted by John McCarley. Your feet. It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Searcy Lions. At forward, 6'5", sophomore, number 1, Maddox Ball. At guard, a 5'10", junior, number 2, Lawson Wimberly. At guard, 6'1", junior, number 3, Jalen Clifton. At guard, 5'11", junior, number 4, Marion Hunt. At forward, 6'7", junior, 21, Quay King. The head coach of the Searcy Lions, Wayne Herron, assisted by Jeremiah Kuwatawa.
Vibes are high here in Lion Arena as we welcome you to tonight's broadcast of your Searcy Lions. Going up against the Lonoke Jackrabbits, I'm Jordan Jones, joining me, my partner once again, Samuel. And Samuel, switching things up tonight, we got the boys going first.
It's going to be a fun night of basketball, Jordan. Jalen Clifton, 35 points the other night. That was the big story. We'll see what he can do for an encore.
And just by first glance, you know, we have a height difference here on the court, so it's going to be especially key for this Lions offense and defense to apply pressure early and put some points on the board as fast as they can. Coming to the game for the Lions, you have Ball, King, Hunt, Wimberly, and Clifton. For the Jackrabbits, you have Hickson, Eason, Calhoun, Smith, and Eason. Out of bounds to start the game. It'll be Lonoke basketball. Inbounding the ball now to Eason. Searcy playing up-court defense to get the game started here. Jalen Clifton playing some tight defense, you can see on the left side of your screen. Looking to kick it out up top, stolen by Quade King. Quade all by himself. Let's see what he does here. Quade King throws it down instantly. Way to get the night started here for the Lions. Go up easily, 2-0 here early.
You get the big man out in transition, he's going to rattle the rim every time if you give him a chance.
Half-court press being applied now for the Lions. Out of bounds, Searcy basketball. Just pressured from Maddox Ball. Got to let the ref inbound the ball before you get the play started. And now here's Wimberly up top. Has Hunt in the corner. Left corner 3. Not going to go down. Rebounded by the Jackrabbits. Have Eason with the ball. Driving right side. Kick it back up top. You have Smith. Looking now is Eason. Mid-range, not going to go down. Rebounded by the Jackrabbits. Offensive rebound. Still looking for a rebound now as the Lions. Clifton tried to poke it out from behind. It's going to be a travel called on the Jackrabbits. It's going to be Searcy basketball. Samuel a little shaky there. You got to get up and go for those rebounds, especially early. Everybody still has their energy, and they're not afraid to make those moments.
Yeah, Searcy has that height difference. You got to utilize it, though. It's no good if you've just got a bunch of guys standing under the rims. But if there's one thing this team can do, just by default, because of how tall they are, they can rebound.
And speaking of height, you have Quade King under. The height advantage showcased there. Quade King over 2 defenders. Easy layup, all 4 points. Now it's Quade. Tried to get another early steal. You got the Jackrabbits driving inside. Right scoop layup from Eason. Picking it up, bringing the ball up court now is Clifton. Kick it over to the corner to Wimberly. You have King down below and Hunt all alone in the left corner. See what Wimberly does with it. Clifton goes in transition. His ball holding now on the right side. Giving back to Clifton on the left. Wimberly in the corner. Chooses to drive inside. Layup up and in for Lawson Wimberly.
Searcy putting an emphasis on getting the basketball in the paint, trying to score some layups here early. Like to see that.
I feel like we might have to get used to that here tonight, Samuel.
Yeah.
You have Eason with the ball. Finds other Eason in the left corner. Not going to go. Offensive board once again for the Jackrabbits. Almost out of bounds. Saves it. Now you have Eason with the ball going up court. Goes around the screen, rolls around to back up top. You have screens being applied. You have a man in the corner. And now the middle is open down below. Searcy playing the zone defense that works so well that we saw against Catholic, as it does right there. As Clifton tried to go for the rebound, it's going to remain Jackrabbit ball.
Lonoke having a lot of opportunities to score here early between the offensive rebounds, giving them a free possession right there, but haven't been able to convert on many of those opportunities yet.
A couple substitutions being made here for the Jackrabbits. You have Graham. You also have Bonds. Let's see, you have Thompson. 3-point shot up top, not going to go. Rebounded once again from the Jackrabbits. Right corner, this time another 3. Not going to go. Rebounded by Quade King. He's holding the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Let's see what ball it is. He's fighting for the ball down there. They're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to be called on the Jackrabbits.
Looked to me, they might have gone over the back of Quade, not on the actual foul that was called, but on the offensive rebound they got before that. It looks like he was looking for that call and didn't get it, but works out for Searcy anyway.
And now here's Clifton with the ball once again. You have Hunt going over to the right corner. Tries to make a move, as he will. Swings over up top. Ball sets a screen for him. Hunt, stop dribbling, has the ball. Tried to find Maddox down below. Pass was just not up to par. Eason with the ball up top. Kick it over to Dedman. Dedman makes a move over to his right side, rolls around, get the ball back up top. Went to the other corner now. 3-point shot taken by the Jackrabbits. Not going to go. Rebounded by King.
Lonoke just not able to get a shot to go down here early, aside from that layup on that nice drive by Eason.
Clifton rolls around now. Have Wimberly on the left side. Quade all alone. Quade King. Oh, tried to slam it once again. Up, in, and out. That sometimes you just got to take the layup.
Yeah, he can get up there, but you're right, Jordan. Sometimes, especially early in a game, maybe just better to take the easy points, get on the board. But if I'm Lonoke, I'm a little frustrated with how open Quade has been early.
Layup up and in on the right side. That was Matthew Bonds for Lonoke. As Clifton being pressured full court. Takes it all around, was looking for Quade down below. Ball stolen, turnover on Searcy again, and you cannot have these early turnovers if you're Searcy. Layup up and in for the Jackrabbits, as that was A.J. Thompson.
Saw turnovers killed Catholic the other night in our game, Jordan, for the boys, and doing the same here for Searcy early with an easy transition bucket.
Foul's going to be called. It's going to be called on, let's see here, Bonds. It was guarding Clifton.
Little surprise, almost 5 minutes in, Jalen's still not on the scoreboard yet after a 35-point night. Not going to drop 35 every night, of course, but a little surprising to see him kept off the scoreboard.
You can see him testing the way his dribble moves work around his man. His ball has it inside, left corner, easy floater up and in for Maddox ball.
8 paint points for Searcy. They're working the lane. That's what you like to see out of a team with so much height, able to utilize it.
Eason rolling over to his right side. Kick it over to the wing, back up top now. Eason, three-point shot, right corner. Not gonna go. King with the rebound. They're gonna say hit the shot clock. It's gonna be Searcy basketball. Coach Heron calling for the play now as Clifton has it. Rolling around now is Wimberly. Give it back to Clifton. Left wing three, not gonna go.
A little excited to get that shot off. You get your first look of the night, and you're a little giddy. Coming off a big game like he had, that could happen.
Mid-range jumper for Eason. Rebounded once again from Quaid. Quaid trying to get on the rebound stat line early. Clifton makes a move. Let's see what they're going to call here. They're going to call a charge on Clifton. It'll be his first. It's the man who took the charge down there. Let's see who that was. I believe that was Walker Smith.
They're probably going to call that every time, Jordan, when you go spinning like that into the lane. That's an easy call for the ref to make, even if maybe it wasn't a by-the-book charge. When you're spinning kind of out of control, don't have your feet set to the offensive player, it's an easy call for the official to make.
Couldn't agree more. Dedman tried to get it over to the left side to the man Graham. Just threw it out of bounds. Another turnover on the Jackrabbits. Searcy basketball is Goodman checking into the game for the first time. I believe gave Maddox ball a break. Clifton came over from Wimberly. Hunt with a three, not gonna go. Rebounded by Goodman, tried to put it back up top. Hit out of bounds from Lonoke. Remaining Searcy Lions ball. As Hart checks in for Hunt. Clifton being heavily pressured on defense. Clifton, he's just going to take a floater. It's not going to go. They're going to call a blocking foul on the Jackrabbits as Clifton went up for the floater. They're going to call it on Eason.
That's a big call, because if that would have been called on Jalen, that's 2 for him. It's 2 minutes still left in the first quarter. You know how big foul trouble is in these games. Certainly can't have that happen. So, of course, you're shooting free throws, and that's a good thing, but even better thing, your star player doesn't have 2 fouls.
As Clifton's first free throw was good. Looking to extend it now to 4. As he will. Substitution being made. We have Eason checking back into the game. Jackrabbits rolling around now to their left side. Got Graham with the ball. So here, Dedman had the ball. That's 2 careless turnovers from simple passes from Lonoke. Nonetheless, Searcy basketball as Goodman inbounded to Wimberly. Searcy leads 10-6. Minute 18 remaining here in the first quarter. Hart has the ball over on the right side. Goodman driving inside, just hit out of bounds. Once again, still Searcy basketball. You also have for the Lions, you have Jackson Smith in the game for the first time here tonight.
You can see him on the court. I think an injury hindered him for most of football season, but in the game right now with the basketball.
Jackson driving inside. They're going to call another charge. This time on Jackson Smith. Smith went up strong on the inside, just an unfortunate call. As you can tell, Lonoke has adapted to what Searcy's going to do on the inside. If you can't beat him, you're going to have to find some type of way to get a foul called your way.
Yeah, taking charges is a big part of that. When a team's bullying you in the paint, as Searcy did in those first couple of minutes, you're going to have to find some way to stop it. When you're at a height deficit, taking charges is certainly one way to do it.
As Graham gave it to Eason. Eason goes up strong for the left-hand layup, not going to go. King with the rebound. sets a screen for Wimberley. Wimberley calling for the offense. Hart has it on the left side. You have Smith rolling around to the left as well. King has it. You have Wimberley in the corner. King's going to take a three, and that's not going to go for Quaid.
Coach Aaron looking at him across the way, doesn't look too thrilled with that shot selection.
That's just not what you want to do there, especially in that offensive call. People are setting screens for a reason. You just got to make sure you just wait, be patient. Somebody's going to get open eventually. You can't get too hasty. Lonoke's going to hold out for the final shot. 5 seconds now. Graham with the ball. Rolls over to his right. Give it to the corner. Is he going to get it off in time? He will. Not going to go on the attempt that time. It was Walker Smith. And after the first, Searcy leads 10-6. Sammy, I don't think that was the first quarter we were expecting here. Searcy still with the lead. Got a lot of things to clean up.
Yeah, I think the second half of that quarter was a lot better for Lonoke than it was for Searcy. You get off to a great start with Quaid's dunk, get out to a 4-0 lead. Really able to get the ball inside, make some tough layups, but now Lonoke's adjusted to that. Like you mentioned, they're taking some charges. They haven't quite gotten their offense figured out yet, but once they do, we're going to be in for a really good show.
Another thing is, as you mentioned, whenever we got the game started, Clifton, we were hoping that he would come in hot, sort of in a little cold here early. Tried to find a shot, airball to three, has to get that clean up too. The thing about Clifton so far in this season, it's kind of been a little bit of a 50-50, as you mentioned last time we interviewed him after the game. The previous game before Catholic, he had 7 points. Then he comes into the Bank Classic first game, going against somebody who you haven't beaten the previous 5 years until they did the other night, and he dropped 35. Yeah. So Clifton has to find his shot here as well. And you have too much height to not abuse it, so you just got to find a way to make sure that offense gets running smoothly.
You mentioned Clifton, and you know when you're a Jekyll and Hyde scorer, you just hope that the Jekyll comes out more than the Hyde, and you're able to have more of those 20 and 30-point nights than you are those duds. But I don't think that's too big of a problem for Searcy if they can keep getting the ball inside. You got a man that's 6'7" in Quaid King. I'd be throwing the ball to him every single time, getting the paint touch. If they swarm him, kick it back outside. You got Marion, you got Jalen, you got Lawson. Got a lot of guards that can shoot the rock as well.
Marion Hunt, the player with the highest accuracy, especially in the three-point shooting category. Haven't seen him get a lot of looks in these past 2 games either. Hope to see him spark somewhat soon. As Goodman has the ball, looking for Clifton, he'll get it to him.
Jalen hasn't yet made a field goal tonight. There's only 2 points on those free throws early. We'll see if Searcy can get him a field goal, get him going.
As he rolls over to his right, spin around, mid-range, not gonna go. Shot attempted from Clifton. So now Graham has it. Give it over to the corner. Stolen from Goodman. Nice awareness from Goodman, making sure the ball doesn't get to the corner. Give it to Smith. Layup blocked. Blocked by Deadman. Ball back up top. Over to the other side of the court. Here's Eason. So he gave it to the other Eason.
That shot looked like it was more grabbed out of the air than blocked.
Especially on the defensive side of things, you gotta love a good snatch block. That's one thing to get the momentum moving for sure. Gonna call a charge on Eason, as Hart was the man who took it. Will be Eason's first. Good job not backing down from Trent Hart. Another big man we haven't seen, not sure if he was injured or not. You have Aiden Winnington on the bench as well.
Played a lot in the first game we did when I think Ricky and Lawson weren't able to play, or Quaid and Lawson weren't able to play yet.
As Clifton has it, picked up his dribble. He's going to give it to Hart over on the right corner. Hart's going to shoot a three, not going to go for Trent Hart. Searcy struggling on the outside here early.
Yeah, shooting the ball a little strong. Both sides are. Lonoke air ball to 3 down here, but a few missed threes for Searcy. Love to see those start going in like they were the other night.
If you're Searcy, you know you can play good. You don't want to get it to the point where the game's close enough to where now you have to put everything on the line. You know you could have been doing it in the first place. It's Clifton with the steal. In transition now, give it to Goodman. Goodman fumbled the ball. It'll be Lonoke basketball once again. Both teams looking a little cold as Whittington will check into the game. Jackson Smith will take a break. Probably see Aiden Whittington a lot tonight here on these rebounds as him and Quaid will be up top for this zone.
He did a lot of good stuff in that first game for Searcy. I believe he scored in double figures too. Kind of did what Quaid did early in this game, just getting to the block and some layups to go.
I believe Whittington tipped it out of bounds. inbounding the ball now for Jackrabbits. Graham with it. Kick it over to Calhoun. Stolen once again from the Lions. Couldn't see it. Might have been Goodman that time. Clifton has it in transition. Let's see what he does here. Give it to Quaid. It's going to be a blocking foul. It's going to be charged to number 2 for the Jackrabbits. Jonathan Hickson will be his first of the game. Lonoke already with 2 fouls here in the second. Use a couple more, see if we can get into the bonus clean here. As King has it from the rebound from Clifton. Give it back to Clifton over on the right side. Pump fakes the 3, drops back. You have Clifton. Quaid being guarded heavily. Down below in the paint. Give it to Quaid. It's going to be fouled. That's what he's looking for every single time. It's going to be charged to Smith.
They were all over Quaid that time, trying to deny him the ball. They get the foul called on him anyway, but Lonoke knows that Quaid's Searcy's man. Going to try to deny him the ball every chance they get.
You can see Quaid a little bit of acting there down below as well. You're going to make sure you do everything you can to let the other team know you're going to get the ball. You're going to have to close in as tight as possible. As Hart has it, kick it over to Clifton over on the screen. Clifton turn around, give it to Goodman down below. Goodman layup not going to go, but he's going to be fouled. Searcy struggling once again in transition.
First time they've had a successful paint touch in a while.
Charge to Walker Smith. It's his second of the game as the first free throw for Goodman is good. Checking into the game for the Jackrabbits, you have Trey Jackson. You have Smith taking a break. Davis will check in for Whittington. You have Ball probably going to get the shooter if he makes this shot. That rolls in and out. Get the ball over to Eason as he brings it up court over on the left side. Rolls around the screen. Here's Graham. Kick it down below. We got Calhoun. Give it back to Eason. Eason rolls around now. Graham's going to take it. Davis, King, and Goodman are up top. Fakes the 3. Clifton hesitated for it. Blocked by Trent Hart a little bit. Ball's on the ground. Coach called a timeout before the player can get the ball off the ground. Good effort there from Trent Hart.
Really good effort.
Searcy leads 11-6 here. 5:12 remaining here in the first half. Searcy playing strong defense. You just got to find a way to get this offense moving. The good thing about it, though, you're causing a lot of fouls. Searcy, they're 1 foul away, or Lonoke's 1 foul away from putting Searcy in the bonus. So a lot of free throws could be applied. We have a lot of time remaining here in this quarter as well. So wouldn't be surprised if you put a lot of your strong players that are not afraid to drive in, try to cause some of those fouls and go to the charity stripe.
Game like this for points at a premium, those free throws are going to make all the difference.
As tonight, had a couple games earlier, this arena was very lively these past 2 games. You have the Searcy Lions Steppers, you have the second unit of the cheer squad here tonight with us as well.
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty lively during the girls' game too, Jordan.
So we'll get to that when the time comes. As for now, you have Ball, Clifton, Hart, Davis, and King. As Clifton brings it up top for Searcy. Lonoke looking to apply that full court press a lot. Hart has it on the left, rolling around his Ball. Mid-range jump shot, Maddox Ball. Goes down easily for Ball. Got to get that jump shot range moving for all these players. King's long arms is going to knock the ball out. Got Graham inbounding the ball. Give it over to Eason. Have a man in the left corner. Instead, it's going to be a 3 on the right corner from Graham. I believe his first field goal. Maddox picked up his dribble. Clifton has it now. Clifton makes a move, makes a man hesitate. Takes a floater, all rolls in and out. You hate to see that for Clifton. He also comes up with the rebound. Goes up back strong. It's going to be a foul. Might be on Trent. It'll be Lonoke basketball.
It's not Jalen's night so far. The floater went out, hit every part of the rim, didn't drop, followed in go, even after he did a good job to get his own rebound.
as it will be charged to Hart. It'll be his first of the night. Rolling around now, you have Calhoun with the ball kicking back down inside. Hart was looking for a steal. He poked the ball enough to make a miss. Quaid comes up with the inbound. Tried to get it to Davis, but from behind, they will be fouled. Ball will go to the line to shoot 2. That should be the 5th foul, so it'll should be the bonus, I believe. As he will go to the line to shoot 2, it seems like. Searcy has 1. Lonoke has 5. 4:01 remaining. His first shot is good. Looking to go up. 15, and he will. 15-9 here, 4:01 remaining. Once again, you have Graham with the ball rushing up court now, not giving a Searcy a chance to go back on defense. Hart with the steal, another foul. Clifton will go to the line to shoot 2 now. That foul will be charged to Hickson. It'll be his second.
This is what you can't do if you're Lonoke in a game like this. You're not able to score. You put Searcy in the bonus. You can't just commit fouls 90 feet from the basket and give them free throw opportunities, especially for a guy like Clifton.
Clifton made his free throws earlier. As his first will go down smooth. You have Eason checking in for the Jackrabbits. As Clifton looks for his second free throw. He'll find it. Searcy goes up 17-9. King with the steal. He's just going to hold it now. Going to secure it, making sure he can get it back to his point guard easily. Clifton has it now. Give it over to Davis on the left. Had ball down below. He's going to kick it out to Hart. Hart hesitates on the 3. He's looking for King. He's not going to give it to him. Give it back to Clifton over on the right side. Takes a deep 3. Not going to find it. Davis was looking for the rebound. He'll come up with it. King calling for the ball down below. It's a mismatch easily. King spin around mid-range jump shot. Goes down for Quaid. Ref's going to call a timeout for an injured player over here on the left side of the court.
That's too easy for Quaid. When you have a mismatch like that, might have been a foot taller than the kid that was guarding him. And even though it's a jump shot, it's like reaching over and dropping that ball in the hoop as tall as he is.
As you have Calhoun down over here on our side of the floor, struggling to get up. Hope he's okay. As Bonds checking in for Calhoun. Oh, he's struggling to walk. You hate to see that.
Certainly hope he's okay. Didn't see what happened. It might have happened on the offensive rebound that Davis got running around to the left side of the floor.
Yes, I agree. I couldn't quite tell what happened. There were about 4 players over here on the left whenever everything occurred. So we're taking it back up now. Get the ball to Bonds. Eason has it on the left. Bonds has it again over on the right. Just passing back and forth, trying to break the zone defense from Searcy. Instead of a 3-2, you now have a 2-3. As Davis comes up back for the 2-3. Eason had it, lost the ball. Clifton has it now. Give it to Davis. Davis all by himself, 2-on-1, looking for a layup. Easy layup up and in for Braden Davis.
Searcy's defense is hounding Lonoke right now, and I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't get into double figures scoring as a team for this half, because Searcy's defense is all over.
3-point shot from Bonds, not gonna go. Excellent effort from Davis, but nonetheless, gets the ball back inbounds. It rolls back out. It's gonna be Jackrabbit ball. Give it to Eason. 3-point shot from Graham. Goes down once again. Graham 2 for 2 on his threes here tonight.
Well, that was my announcer jinx kicking in.
Full court press being applied. Ball has it from the inbound from Trent Hart. ball, bringing it up court. Let's see if he just holds it or he's going to go in transition. He's going to keep it down below. Floater for ball, not going to go. Had the chance to try to get everybody back up to run the offense. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Jalen Clifton. He looked like he was trying to take a charge. The player moved his body over to the left so he wouldn't be able to get it. It'll be Clifton second. Marion Eason will be at the line to shoot 2 for Lonoke. He's getting ready to come in. You have Goodman, Wimberly, and Hunt.
We talked about in our game on Tuesday night, Jordan shooting into the teeth of that Searcy student section, no easy task.
As the second free throw will be good. Goodman has it. Searcy needs to make sure they can break this full court press. Wimberly has it. Give it to King down below. Has Hunt. Oh, Hunt lost the ball. Searcy, that's about 4 times tonight that Searcy has had those opportunities down below, and they just cannot get a hold of the ball.
I know we still got a minute and a half to go, Jordan, but this stretch has been kind of reminiscent of the Catholic game Tuesday night, where Searcy had a good lead. I think it was 22-7 at one point, and then Catholic went on a little bitty run towards the end of the half. They got him back in the game. They stayed in the third. Obviously, Searcy pulled away and won, but don't want to let Lonoke back into this game when it feels like you've really been the better team so far.
As Goodman steps up to play defense here on Eason. Eason kicking over to the corner for James in the game. Graham, another 3, not going to go. Oh, Hunt had the rebound, lost it. Are they going to call a foul? They will call a foul. I believe it'll be charged to Wimberly. They will be calling it on Wimberly. It'll be his first as he tried to go in and dive for a jump ball attempt. Just doesn't go his way. About it back up top now. Like Eason rolling around. You have a screen down below coming up behind Quaid. Fakes the left side, goes inside for a floater. That's just not going to go. Out of bounds. It'll be Searcy basketball. Full court press once again. Wimberly's just going to take it. Had the ball stripped, but Goodman was up behind him for the recovery. Goodman drives inside, passing it back out to Wimberly. Wimberly lost the ball. Davis came back up with it over on the left. They're going to call a carry on Davis.
There's some turnovers here late in this half for Searcy. Just killing them.
It's 32.6 seconds remain. Searcy leads 21-14. If you're Searcy, you're probably not too happy with the lead you have right now. Not playing your best half. You still have a lead nonetheless. Tight defense has won you this half so far. Just got to get the offense moving. As Eason has it. Let's see if they hold out for the last shot. Davis is still going to play aggressive here. Had a man down below. Instead, they're going to take it. Ooh, they're going to call another foul. Eason will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see what they call it on. Might be called on Wade. No, they're going to call it on Goodman, I believe. Goodman has his first of the game. First free throw was good for Eason. Eason's second free throw. Rolls around the rim. They're going to say it's going to be Searcy basketball. Quaid back up top. They're going to put Clifton in the game. They're going to roll the basketball here. Clifton, see what he does here. Had a buzzer beater last game. Got 5 seconds remaining. 3-2. Clifton has it. Pull up jump shot 3. Gad's going to go down once again. Jalen Clifton, another buzzer beater for him. Searcy at the half leads 24-15. Nice to extend the lead just a little bit. I'm sure Coach Herron going to give a nice talk to him as they go in the locker room to get things ready. So for now, we'll have Samuel here in a second to get an interview here with Coach Herron. Nice half for Searcy. Let's see what they can prove on. And now let's send it over to Samuel. Take it over.
Coach, really good first half. Great way to end it with Jalen finally getting in rhythm, hitting a three. How big is that to get him going into the second half?
Well, that's a great momentum builder going into the locker room at halftime. Both teams look kind of sluggish, not making the outside shots. We're going to have to do a better job of getting the ball in the paint, getting to the free throw line, creating a little bit more offense. Defensively, I think we're pretty solid. We've got to rebound a little bit better, but that's an ongoing concern game to game.
You had a lot of paint points in the first few minutes. Quaid had the dunk to start. How big is it that you have guys like him and Lawson? You have a lot of height, and you're able to get the ball in the paint.
Well, particularly on defense, that helps, being able to tip and deflect balls. We did a really good job of that, but like you said, inside we got to get in the paint. We got to score those easy baskets when the three's not falling. Don't fall in love with that three-point shot.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coach Aaron said it best, and at the half, once again, Searcy leads 24-15. 8.5 minutes. We'll see you back here in just a moment. You're watching Searcy Lion basketball here on Lion TV. Lions are tasked to execute offense and defense excellent as we welcome you back here to Lion TV. Searcy leads 24-15 at the half, and Samuel, I think Coach Heron said it best, both teams were playing a little bit sluggishly in the first.
Little sloppy, little sluggish, you're right. But I think Searcy did kind of assert their dominance in the second quarter. Credit to Lonoke. They worked their way back in the game when it looked like it could get away from them, so we'll see what they got in the second half.
Now, just throw it back down court and see what happens here. You have ball tying up with them. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Searcy basketball. Searcy coming into the half. You have Maddox ball. You have Lawson Wimberly, Marion Hunt, Jalen Clifton, and the big man in the middle, Quade King. Full court press is going to be applied probably a lot throughout this half. He wanted the ball to keep going up court.
Saw turnovers kill Lonoke in the first half. Can't do the same if you're Searcy. Can't let this full court press get to you, because that's what Lonoke has going for him right now.
Just got to have Lawson be able to make a move, and I feel like a lot that's what they use Clifton for, but they want to keep Clifton as a threat down below. 3-2 zone, Searcy's applying now. You have Graham bouncing over, give it back to Eason up top. He's going to take the floater inside, not going to go. Rebounded by Wimberly. He's going to take it, give it to Clifton. Clifton brings it up top. He's going to give it back to Lawson. Screen's going to be applied down low. Quade trying to get open here. Coach calling for the play. You don't want to get guarded heavily for 5 seconds. Try to give it to Quade down low. So they're going to call it on. It'll remain Searcy basketball, I believe. As Wimberly will inbound. Get ball over to the left. Instead, he's going to give it to Hunt over on the right. Ooh. Came up close. He wanted to steal it there. Not sure he was trying to throw it to maybe Hunt. Another turnover on Searcy. Samuel, you said it best. Turnovers are going to kill you in the second half if you don't adjust and adapt properly.
Doesn't matter what sport it is. Football, basketball, turnovers are just your worst nightmares, head coach.
As the jump shot's not going to go for Bonds.
Nearly another one.
Wimberly has it now. Driving below. He's going to keep it himself. Nice layup. Nice strong finish.
You're going to have some of those transition opportunities if you're Searcy. If you can break the press, that's what that can lead to. If you can get up court and break that press.
You have Graham over on the right side. Deep mid-range jump shot, not going to go down for him. Rebounded by Lawson. He's going to give it to Clifton. Risky pass. Clifton, he might take it all the way. He's going to choose Quade down below. He's going to kick it back up top to Lawson. Lawson driving inside once again. Oh, they're going to call another charge. That's going to be called on Lawson. It'll be his second. Charges in big critical moments throughout this game have been taking place for both teams. Lonoke might have maybe one or two more, but still it goes to show how much defense matters in this matchup.
For sure, yeah. Turnovers and charges have been the tipping points in this game as far as Searcy and Lonoke trading momentum.
3-point basket's not going to go. Offensive rebound. Searcy might be looking for another tie-up. Instead, they're going to poke the ball out. Ooh, fouled hard is Quade King. It's going to be charged to Hickson. It'll be his third foul. Another full court press. Coach Heron telling Marion to stay back here. Inbounded to Clifton. Now ball has it. He's going to bring it up court. He's going to give it back to Lawson. Lawson been the man setting up a lot of Searcy's offense, and it's been working out well whenever he has it. Searcy just got to make sure to make the right move. Set screens down below. King has it. Give it to Lawson in the corner. He was trying to get it to Hunt. Hunt not paying attention. And it's blocked by Marion, showcasing a little bit of the hops there.
And all the guys on the floor for Searcy, Quade, Lawson, all the height they have on this team. You wouldn't necessarily expect Marion to be the one to go up there and start a block party, but did a great job there.
As the Jackrabbits are going to give it up top. Here's Eason for three. It's not going to go. Rebounded by Hunt. Trying to give it down below to Quade. It's tall. Might want to give it up a little bit higher.
Eason did sorry, go ahead, Jordan.
You're fine. Just saying Quade might want to make him jump a little bit if he wants to get those type of balls in transition.
Eason did a really good job there playing safety. That's one thing on the full court press. You can't let somebody get behind you for an easy layup, and Eason did a really good job there. I'm surprised his shot's not falling the way it was in warm-ups. Give it down below to King. King was looking for a foul.
It's not going to be given to him. You have Bonds bringing the ball up court now for Lonoke. Clifton tried to steal it instead. Oh, try to let him go in alone. It's not going to fall, as now Lawson has it. Press being applied once again. Lawson's going to break it by himself. Give it to Hunt over in the left. Hunt drove inside for a mid-range. He's going to have a shot blocked. Still going to be Searcy ball.
Jalen Graham got behind Marion that time. Marion, I just guess, didn't know he was there. Blocked that shot out of bounds.
Thought he was probably just going to let him go by himself. You have Clifton, 3 all alone. That time Clifton finds it. 3-point basket. Searcy goes up 29-15.
Too easy for Jalen Clifton. You can't let him get hot or this game's going to turn ugly for Lonoke quick. He's in double figures now after a rough first half.
Graham kicks it out over to the corner to Eason. Give it to the other Eason, back up top. 3-point shot from Eason. Not going to go. Offensive board. Throws it back up, looking for a foul maybe. Hunt and Bonds down below. Clifton wanted it to be Searcy ball, and I kind of agree with him. Thought I might have saw it hit it off of his leg there.
I was watching Eason in warm-ups, Jordan, and he was really hitting the 3 ball. Had that driving layup in the first half. Hasn't had much else go his way.
We're going to call a foul on Lawson.
That's his 3rd.
You are correct. Lawson does have his 3rd. He's going to sit down. Trent Hart will check in.
Searcy, a lot of depth. That'll help you when your stars get in foul trouble.
Had Hart playing amazing defense here in the first half as Bonds with another 3, not going to go. But he crashed down, but ball came up with the rebound. Hart has it now. He's going to be fouled. Let's see who they charge it to. Would be 15. They'll call it on Bonds. It'll be his 2nd. As the ball will inbound. Clifton back deep. Let's bring the ball up now for the Lions. Hart has it over on the right. Was looking for Hunt in transition again. Another Searcy turnover. So it'll be charged to Hunt.
Surprised Eason didn't give up the basketball there. Had a 2-on-1 break. Had Jalen Graham on his left side and chose to go in himself.
Hart will be charged with a foul. It'll be his 2nd of the game. A lot of Searcy's turnovers have been kind of leaning towards because of Marion a little bit. They're trying to find him in transition a lot. Don't know whose fault it is. But still, that's just a mental thing you got to get fixed. You can't give up these easy free throws either, as the 2nd one is missed after the first one is good. Searcy 29-16 here. Clifton has it, driving inside all by himself. Left-hand layup not going to go. Fell hard to the ground. Came up behind. Clifton was looking for some redemption there. Have Graham all alone. Left-hand layup not going to go. Ball tried to save the basketball, but instead a mid-range shot. That's not going to go. It's going to be Searcy basketball after the tangle up. Scrambles all on both sides of the floor from both teams.
I want to see Eason's field goal attempts. He had 2 shots on that possession, a pretty open, easy mid-range shot. And again, he was making a lot of 3s, making a lot of mid-range jumpers and warm-ups. Just has not been his night once the game actually started.
As Clifton brings the ball up court. Stylish fashion, breaking the full court press. Hunt now has it over on the left side. He's going to give it to Quaid. See who Quaid finds. Had Clifton in the post, chooses not. He's going to roll around over to the left. You have Maddox over up top. 2 players are up free. Clifton, left corner 3, not going to go. Rolls in and out of the rim. Searcy almost came up with the offensive board. They're going to call a foul. They will call a foul on Ball. It'll be his 1st. So you're safe. 2:54 remaining in the 3rd. Ball has 16. You have Clifton with 10. As Goodman will check in. Another player with 2 points. You have Quaid King with only 6. As Bonds brings it up court. He's going to give it over to Eason. Bonds and Eason up top. 3-2 zone being applied. Left corner. They're going to give it down below to Graham. Graham will be fouled, so he will go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to call it on Goodman, I believe. And if so, it'll be his 2nd. So lot of your stars for Searcy with 2 fouls. We have Hunt with none, King with none. We have Davis, who we haven't seen since the first half.
Lonoke now in the bonus. These fouls getting Searcy into some trouble.
Good call there is Wimberly for Searcy, the player that has 3 fouls. Now for Lonoke, we have Jalen Graham to the free throw line. First one rolls in and out. Graham's second, not going to go as well. Rebounded by Goodman. He finds Clifton. Might want to have somebody come up as Goodman will jog with him to make sure he's okay. Clifton will drive down below. Easy floater for Jalen Clifton. That's going to go down 31-16. Searcy leads. Graham will bring it up. Tinkin Quaid to make a move and commit to it, but it won't. 3-2 being applied. You have Hunt and Hart down below. Quaid one-on-one with Graham. Goodman stepping up. Left corner is open. They're going to take the shot. It's going to go down. That was Smith. You have Clifton with the ball for Searcy.
Lonoke is bound to make a 3 eventually.
Have Marion right wing 3. Sorry, that's not going to go down. It's Graham with the rebound. Turnaround, fade away, jump shot. Not going to go down. Rebounded by Goodman.
That last shot just epitomizes Easton's night. Just so close, no cigar. Not able to get anything to go down.
So now you have Clifton with the ball. Coach calling for the play. Too many scrambles on both sides of the floor. You want to put up some points here if you're Searcy. You have Goodman. Give it to King down below. Layup not going to go. We have Hunt with the putback. That's going to go in for Searcy. Second chance opportunities. Haven't seen a lot of those. Too many for Searcy here tonight. Timeout's going to be called, I believe, by Lonoke. As I believe I saw Davis is going to be checking into the game. Haven't seen a lot of Whittington tonight either. I'm sure he was injured. We never saw him on Tuesday even on the floor. So I'm sure hopefully he recovers well if that is the case. Searcy leads 33-19 here. 106 remaining. It's Samuel. Just back and forth scrambles throughout the game. First half, both teams playing a little sluggish. Now it kind of seems like they're playing a bit too fast.
Yeah, been a little bit of rhythm in this quarter, but I think you're right, Jordan. Things getting a little too fast. Searcy probably wants to slow this game down, but Searcy's defense has just been so impressive tonight. They've been able to make some really good shooters for Lonoke, just miss shots. Lonoke's not able to get into an offensive rhythm, and you would think, by the scoreboard, Searcy's the one running the press and getting Lonoke all disoriented. But Searcy's been able to break the press. Their offense is getting into a rhythm. Jalen Clifton is getting into a rhythm, and that's why you have a 14-point lead.
I was talking to Hunt earlier this week, and he was telling me about how they were going to try the zone defense against Catholic. He told me he didn't know how he felt about it. He didn't like being in the paint down below with such big guys like that. But he was actually one of the key factors in that defense to make sure that Wary wasn't getting the ball as much. And that led to a Searcy victory. So I'm sure, talking to him after the game, he says, now I know how I feel about the zone. It worked out well, and he said he couldn't wait to play today. And the defense, as you said earlier, it's been showing up for these Lions.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's clearly defense for Searcy, clearly ain't broke.
Bonds kicks it out up top, driving down below. Quaid poked it out a little bit. Instead, he's going to choose to go below by himself. Whew, that was close. Dedman will go to the line to shoot 2 for Lonoke. Dedman's first free throw, no go.
A lot of missed free throws now adding up for Lonoke too.
Second free throw, that's not gonna go as well. Ball's poked out of bounds. It's going to remain Lonoke basketball as it'll be out of bounds on Davis. Dedman to inbound. Have Bonds over on the left. He chooses to give it to him. Searcy's going to be charged with another foul. Are they going to call it on Goodman or Clifton? They're going to call it on Clifton. It'll be his third. So that's crucial. Because either way, one of the two, they were going to get their third foul anyway. You have Smith in the game as well. Second free throw is going to be good. So Clifton will stay in nearing the end of the third, 45 seconds remaining here. Clifton rolling around to his left. Had Davis. Davis' shot is blocked. Are they going to call a double? They're going to call a travel. It'll be Searcy basketball.
That was Marcus Artisan for Lonoke that made that block. It's a game of meet me at the rim right there, and Lonoke came out the victor.
Quaid wanted to roll it to save some time, but Clifton, he wants to get this quarter over with. He's going to give it back to Clifton. Or sorry, back to King. He had Goodman on the left side for a three. He's not going to take it. Instead, he's going to give it to Davis down below. A hard foul. It's going to be called with a block on Eason. It'll be his second of the game. Scary landing there from Davis. It's fine. He'll be at the line to shoot 2 for Searcy with 16.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Davis's first free throw is good. They have Hunt checking in the game for Clifton. Eason will check in the game for Dedman. Davis's second free throw is going to be good as well.
Been a huge difference in this game. Searcy's been able to knock down most of their free throws. Lonoke hasn't. Probably hasn't made up the whole 14-point deficit free throws, but been a big factor.
Deep three-point shot is not going to go for Eason.
He's starting to force some shots now. Just trying to get something to go down. I've been in that position before during games where nothing is falling, you keep forcing it, and the results keep getting worse.
I'm sure why you would take the shot there. You probably want to hold it out and not give Searcy another chance to score before the period ends. But they will be applying full court pressure. You have Smith over. He's going to give it to Clifton. 2 seconds remaining. Can Clifton do it again? He's going to throw up a shot. That's not going to go down. Hit off the glass. And after the third, Searcy still leads 35 to Lonoke's 21. It's been, say, somewhat of a quiet night for Searcy. They've got the job done so far. It's just been not the way that they've wanted it to. Clifton had an off night here. A couple players in foul trouble, so they are playing a little bit safe. Probably why they're not pushing the ball as much and getting more aggressive on both sides of the floor. But still, nonetheless, like I said, Searcy still leads 35 to 21. Just got to see what the fourth quarter does for these Lions.
Yeah, I know we're only allowed to interview one player of the game, but it feels like we need to interview everybody who's on the floor tonight for Searcy if they do indeed come out on the winning side of this thing, because this has been a defensive battle. And Lonoke has played really good defense tonight. Searcy's just been able to exploit some things in transition. They don't get to the free throw line, knocked out some free throws, but Searcy's defense tonight has just overwhelmed Lonoke. They have not found an answer, especially Eason, who just continues to miss shots. I know he's a good shooter. I watched him in warm-ups, knock down everything, can't get shots to go, but that's what good defenses do. They make your best player have an off night.
As you see Coach Herron, you see Lonoke on your screen now. It's Lonoke, as you mentioned, third quarter has not been their best, forcing up a couple of shots that they shouldn't have, especially if they want to climb back into the game, because if anybody on this Searcy team gets hot, they have the offense to roll around or revolve around that specific player to make sure they can get some shots up. And for Searcy, just keep playing defense. Defense has won you this game, as it has for Tuesday as well. Your defensive, your 3-2, your 2-3, it's looking really, really good. Just try to give Lonoke into foul trouble here early to get started here in the fourth.
Yeah, Lonoke hasn't scored more than 9 points in the quarter tonight. Their offense is definitely struggling. Let's see if they can get that kick started.
You have Graham with the ball. Eason over on his right. Fakes the pass to the corner. Quaid and Davis stepping up. And now in the corner, ball's going to be lost. It was intended for DeMar Eason. It'll be Searcy basketball.
Lonoke's offense all night. They've been rhythmic. They've just not been able to get anything to go their way.
Quaid with the ball. Give it back to Goodman. Goodman somewhat alone by himself. Let's see what he does. Had a layup. He's not going to take it. He's going to kick it out to Davis. Davis tries to make a move inside. Not going to go his way. Clifton back up top. Spin move. Spinning inside. going to throw it up, not going to go. Quaid's going to be called for over the back. It's
Good
only
news.
going to be his first.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the good news there, Jordan. Only his first foul. So
Oh, no, they're going to roll the ball inside. As Quaid tried to do the same thing he did Tuesday. Saw the ball on the floor, he dove for it, not expecting the team thinking he was actually going to do it. Leads to an easy 2 for Lonoke. Clifton has the ball, bringing the ball up court.
Easton finally got one to go. We'll see if that gets him going.
You have Goodman over on the right. Quaid somewhat alone in the middle. He steps outside. Turnover on Searcy. It'll be Lonoke basketball. For Lonoke, you have Easton bringing the ball up court now. You have Bonds over to his right wing and Graham coming up from the corner. Quaid looking for a steal, had the corner open. Easton's not going to take it. He's going to try to put up a shot. It's not going to go. Davis has it. Give it to Goodman over on the left. Searcy not going to go full in transition. They're going to slow it down a little bit. The main thing if you're Searcy on the offensive perspective, you just want to run the play. Davis comes back up. Give it to Goodman over on the left. Hesitates the 3. Puts up a mid-range jump shot. That's going to go down easily. That's Jeremiah Goodman. Fouled hard. That's going to be called on Searcy. I believe that's Jackson Smith charged with the foul. And Easton, more importantly, with the and 1, he's going to go to the line for a 3-point play.
Lonoke able to make some tough shots. Easton able to make a couple of tough shots. See if he can get 3 points the old-fashioned way here.
Not going to go here. Clifton has it. Quaid set a safe screen for him. Clifton goes inside. They're going to call a block. It's going to be charged to number 15 for Lonoke, Walker Smith. It's going to be his 3rd, I believe. If that is who he charges to. Now Clifton will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot. Light work for Clifton. Has a second will as well. Searcy working that zone defense now. You have Easton with the ball. You have Quaid. You have King and Davis up top. You have Hunt making sure the corner is secure. Goodman over there as well. Clifton steps over to the corner. Gives Bonds a chance to go on the inside. Count the bucket, and Bond will go to the line for another 3-point play opportunity for this Jackrabbit team.
Every time you think Searcy lands the knockout punch, Lonoke punches back. They're a little bloodied and bruised, but they are not backing down here in the 4th quarter.
Not backing down at all. This game is nowhere near over. These second chance opportunities and these 3-point plays, Lonoke slowly but surely climbing back into it. Free throws do matter, because that one went down.
Saw it on Tuesday. Jordan Catholic got this down to, I think, a 3 or 5 point game late. Gave all of us a little bit of a heart attack.
Clifton has it now in the backcourt. Had Davis on the left. He's going to give it to Davis. Davis sets up for a 3. Not going to take it. Crossover, mid-range jump shot. Not going to go. Searcy looking for the offensive board. Players are scrambling for the rebound. It's going to go in the way of Lonoke. Easton has it again. Tried to trap him over there on the offensive line. Held Davis a little bit to the neck. He's not going to take it. Oh, poking the ball out. Searcy with the steal. Amazing defensive sequence. Quaid goes up for the alley-oop layup, and another foul is going to be charged to Smith. It'll be his 4th of the game, and Smith, he's not happy about that one. Quaid's first free throw. It's not going to go. As Maddox ball will check back into the game for Davis. Davis will get a breather. Should expect to see him back into the game late. Quaid looking to get it to 40, and he will. Second free throw is good for Quaid King. Searcy leads by 12, 40-28 here late. Layup up and in for Eason. Eason showcasing he's not afraid to drive it inside. Give it to Clifton. Clifton trapped on the left side. Let Maddox dribble a little bit up court. Searcy, now you need to get the ball up court. You're in dangerous territory. Out of bounds. It'll be Lonoke basketball. Ball was pressured a little too hard over here on the right side, as it was just too much of a tough pass to make to Hunt. After checking in, ball will check right back out. You have Lawson Wimberly checking into the game. Lawson does have 3 fouls. Smith with the ball up top. Just not the right pass to make there. As Clifton has it. As Quaid had it. Not sure if it was going to be counted or not if he did get it to go. Just take the layup if you're Quaid. And I'm sure if I had that height, it would be too teasing for me as well. Just try not to dunk it. It's Quaid, he will shoot 2. First shot is good. Second shot for King, not gonna go. Picks up his rebound. Will get the instant put back. Oh, he will not. It rolls around the rim. It's gonna be out. Clifton looking for the steal. You have Smith, pulls up, jump shot for the 3. Not gonna go. Rebounded from King all the way. Ran to the other side of the court.
Good job by Searcy there, getting back defensively, making sure there wasn't an easy layup. Instead of 3 had to be taken. Mismatch here with Quaid. He's being guarded by Trey Jackson here. That's a big height mismatch.
Marion Hunt, left side 3. Not gonna go for Hunt. You have Graham with the ball. Clifton and Bonds down below. Bonds, Clifton's just going to give him the 3. He's not even going to chance the foul. Clifton does have 3 fouls. So if I'm Clifton, that is the right decision in my mind, and I'm sure it's the right decision in Coach Herron's mind.
Smart.
Never want to give up an instant basket like that, though.
Smart play there by Jalen.
It is a smart play. Has 3 fouls. 3:38 remaining. Lonoke, they're not out of this game at all. And I believe you probably don't have another player out there in the court in that same situation who was able to try to even draw the foul. So Searcy leads 41-32 here. 3:38 remaining. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. As you can see in the student section, they're getting ready for what's to come later. Chip Johnson and her crew take on the Lady Jackrabbits. Chip looking for her 1,000-point mark. We were told once she hits it, you guys will get a special treat here tonight. It's toilet paper will be thrown all over the court. Sure, that will receive them a tech. But hey, it's Chip's 1,000 point.
Exactly, you got to celebrate it, right? Big milestone. 1,000 points in a career doesn't happen every day.
Searcy now trying to break the press. You have Lawson. Give it to Hunt in the middle. Hunt has room to dribble, and he will take it over there on the left. Clifton had the ball stolen from him. In transition now, Clifton will draw the foul. Clifton, he just tried to poke it out.
Number 4 on him. Coach Herron shaking his head, walking down to the other end of the bench in frustration over that call.
Had a 3. They're going to take it. It's Eason. It's not going to go down. Bonds with the rebound, just puts it up. It's not going to go. Clifton with the rebound. You have Quaid in the backcourt all alone. Graham came up to make sure he doesn't get the ball. Clifton by himself makes a move on the inside. Give it to Goodman. Goodman, he's not going to take the 3. He's going to draw some time here. He's going to drive inside, and Herron's going to call a timeout. That is the right choice. You're being trapped over there in the corner. Not too much you can do. If you throw up any kind of pass, it's just going to be risky. Searcy leads 41-32, 3:04 remaining. It's just getting a little bit scarier and scarier by the possession. If Searcy doesn't score, Lonoke, they're just going to drive it inside. Searcy's one foul away from putting Lonoke in the bonus. And here late in the game, free throws do matter.
Definitely in a little bit of foul trouble here for Searcy. Got to keep a cool head, cool mind.
As you see Chip and the crew. Should be an exciting game. Chip and Jules there. They were the duo right there. Look at Jayla Wynn go. We're all excited. As I mentioned earlier, vibes are high here in Lion Arena. Cheer squad, Lion Steppers, everybody's here to support.
Of course, all the focus in that girls' game is on Chip Johnson and her 1,000th point, but that's a really good ball club Coach Itzman has. It'll be fun to see them take on Lonoke, look for their second consecutive win.
It's been a fun Bank Classic tournament here this year. Tournament's not over yet. We have one more day on Saturday, as both squads for the Lions will take on, I believe it's Brooklyn Bearcats. Should be a very exciting day for both the boys and the girls. Boys, it's going to be a matchup. Should be a similar matchup as we saw with Catholic, and girls, it's going to be a fun matchup to see as they have a height disadvantage. So, but for now, you have Clifton with the ball inside, try to get it to Hunt. Another turnover on Searcy, that's pretty crucial. 2:59 remaining here.
Had the right idea there, just didn't execute, and that's kind of been the thing that's kept Lonoke in this game.
I think Searcy might just be a little too frustrated with each other right now. You cannot have that. You got to make sure you have good chemistry. It doesn't matter what the score is. Three-point shot's not going to go from Graham. Clifton poked it out, looking for the rebound. It's not going to get it. It's going to remain Lonoke ball. 2:43 is going to remain here.
Some of these shots Lonoke is choosing to take, it's a little confusing because they have Searcy in foul trouble. A couple more fouls, they'll be in the bonus. A little weird to see them jacking up so many threes.
Another three is going to be jacked up. This time it's not going to go. It's Eason. Quaid has it. He's going to get it to Clifton. Now the time's narrowing down here. Searcy wants to probably get it maybe under 2 here. Clifton, he's going to take it inside. Are they going to call it out of bounds? I'm going to say it's going to stay here.
Searcy may be lucky to get that ball back. I didn't think it hit a Lonoke player.
King has it in the corner. You have Clifton down there as well. Give it to Hunt. Hunt with the layup. Oh, is it going to count? Oh, it will count. Hunt will go to the line to shoot one more for a three-point play opportunity.
We still got 2:15 to play, Jordan, but that feels like it could be a dagger. Not the dagger necessarily, but
Marion Eason picks up his second foul.
big basket there for Searcy, pushing this lead out to double digits.
It's a big free throw here for Marion Hunt as well. As you can tell from Hunt's expression, Hunt hasn't had the best game here tonight. Free throw does go in. I'm sure he has a lot on his mind that he has to clean up here and make sure they can just close out this ball game clean. Now Eason has it, and Hunt's on him. Good defensive stop there from Hunt. Hunt has to get back for the corner, fakes the three, goes, drives. It's going to be a blocking foul on Wimberly. Wimberly now 4 fouls, along with Jalen Clifton. Both of them I believe they're still going to remain in the game. I would say it's probably pretty safe to keep them in if I'm Coach Heron.
Yeah, at this point, you play these cards because you got 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. You got to give them your best shot now, no matter how much foul trouble they're in.
Eason's first free throw. It's not going to go. Searcy did put Lonoke in the bonus here. Lonoke's also 1 foul away from being put in the bonus. So this late game's going to matter a lot. Eason's second. That's going to go in. You want to give it to Clifton, but Clifton's going to be guarded heavily. Goodman gives it to him. Clifton has the ball. Try to be stripped from him. It's going to be a foul called on Graham. It'll be his first of the game. But Clifton, he is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And if you're Searcy, that's the man you want to shoot 2 for you. First free throw rolls around the rim, just barely doesn't go in. You have Smith and DeMar Eason checking in the game. I wonder why I was getting twisted up there. You have DeMar Eason and Demarian Eason. Clifton's second goes in. Quaid was hesitant to try to dive on the ball once again.
He could have probably reached it from all the way back there.
You have Eason on the corner, being guarded heavily from Wimberly. Wimberly making sure he does not foul. You have Bonds up top. Give it back to Eason in the corner. He's going to drive inside. Ooh, might have got away with a double dribble there. Quaid has it with the rebound. Give it to Clifton over on the left. Ooh, layup. It's going to go in this time. Second chance opportunity for King.
Wade might have rushed the first one, but he was able to get the second one, settle in, drop it in. I think that is probably the official dagger, Jordan.
Clifton was in trouble. Quaid letting him know, hey, I'm right here when you need me. Three-point shot. That's going to go in for Walker Smith. Searcy still leads, but only by 11. Minute 7 remaining here in the game. Timeout's going to be called. I believe I see Maddox Ball getting ready to check back in here for Searcy. And Goodman will take a break. Maybe not for the rest of the game, as you do have Lawson and Jalen Clifton, both with 4 fouls. Everybody else has 2, no more than 3. So big sequence here for the remainder of the game for Searcy. You see the student section. It's pretty lively in there here tonight. You can see the support that both of these teams have, but I'm sure Chip probably rallied a lot of them here herself.
What star power can do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Saw her posting all over social media. Hey, tonight's the night. Want to see me get up there in the leaderboards. Not too sure what the record is. Been trying to find out myself all week, but I'm pretty confident that she's up there in the leaderboards.
Still a piece of history regardless.
Clifton has it in the backcourt. Give it to Lawson. Lawson trying to split defenders. He's going to give it to Ball over. Had Quaid down below by himself for a second. He's not going to give it to him. They're going to probably draw some time. Give it back to Clifton up top. Closing out. Clifton splits defenders. Euro step to Quaid. Kings flushes it. That might be the dagger right there. Ref stops the clock so the player can get the ball. Smith will come in.
He was the one who just made that 3. They might want some shooting prowess in here.
Jackson will stub out. 49-36 here. We have 30 seconds remaining here. Bonds with the 3. Not going to go. Offensive rebound. Yeah, decent. 3-point shot by Smith. Not going to go again. Foul's going to be called. Will it be called on Hunt? It will be called on Hunt. It's only his first. But still, Lonoke's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Lamar Eason will be at the line to shoot for Lonoke. And his first will be good. We have Dedman and Jackson both checking back in. I believe Dedman's going to get the shooter if he makes it. Eason's second free throw goes in as well. And he will take a break as Dedman checks in for him. All of Searcy players are going to be going up here. Give it to Clifton. You're probably going to have to force a foul. They will not. Maddox has to dribble. You have to get up court. They will be called with the foul. Will be called on Dedman. Dedman, I believe that's his first. As Maddox will go to the line to shoot 2 in the closing moments here in this game. First one's not going to go down. Searcy, just for the satisfaction, let's just try to get it to 50.
Nice even round number, isn't it?
Second free throw, not gonna go. And now we are officially under 10. As Quaid comes up with the rebound. And that's going to do it. Your final for the boys, Searcy Lions 49, Lonoke Jackrabbits 38. Shaky game on both sides of the floor. It was getting scary in a couple moments there. But Searcy will come away with the victory, and we will get a player for you here in just a moment. Nice victory for Searcy. That's what they needed coming into the second half. Needed to make some rhythm shake here on both sides of the floor. See great sportsmanship being shown from both teams, shaking hands, and we'll get a player for you here in a second. Not sure who Samuel's going to choose. It's his decision. As you can hear in the background, Chip and the crew rallying themselves. It's her time in a moment. And Samuel, he's going to get Quaid, so we'll send it over to him here in just a moment. Searcy comes away with the big victory. Let's send it over to Samuel Stubbs with Quaid King.
Quaid, great game from you tonight. 12 points, a lot of hustle on the defensive end, a lot of boards. What was it like out there?
It was tough at the beginning. They were grabbing, but we just had to persevere. We weren't scoring, but we just pushed through it. It was a good game, good win.
Y'all played great defense all night. Did you know you'd have to do that against a team that shoots the ball as well as Lonoke?
Yeah, of course. Everybody could have on and off nights like we did the other night, so we just had to just hands up, all that, but we did good.
Thanks, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Searcy comes away with the victory once again. Coming up here shortly, you have Chip and the crew getting ready to take on the Lady Jackrabbits. Hyping themselves up. Well, we'll get that to you here in a moment. Under 10 before the girls get started. Thank you for watching the boys game. You're watching Searcy Lion Basketball on Lion TV. We'll see you in 10.